Good afternoon. This is Dale Snyder. Been in the real estate industry for over 20 years. I'm here today with a solar expert that is of great value to us on the real estate side. So, how
Yeah,
are you, sir?
good. Mike Calvert, Solar Certified Pro. I'm just happy to be here, chatting about an awesome topic, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Everybody loves it.
Absolutely.
Everybody loves it.
So the conversation for this video is what we're calling the intake form. And what I mean by the intake form is if you're a real estate professional, you should have some sort of process whenever you engage or communicate with a potential seller, a potential investor, renter, or home buyer. But most specifically, this is geared toward the intake process of working with a buyer. So what we've put together, and you'll see it uploaded in the documents if you're with our brokerage, of what's the questions to go through. So I'm going to go through that just real quickly and why that's of value to you to make sure you're covering these. And a lot of you are probably already doing this. And then Mike will unpack it a little bit from the solar perspective and with changes that are happening right now in the solar space. So number one is you work very hard as a buyer's agent. Okay? So being able to whittle down the criteria of what the buyer's looking for, especially in a market where inventory is increasing at a rapid rate, there's a lot of homes out there and it can confuse the consumer. So I think question one is, do you want solar? Do you plan on buying solar? You know, what questions do you have about solar? Because some don't even think about that. Like, well, actually, maybe I do. I haven't even thought about it. So being able to talk a little bit educated on the process, as an example, solar goes up, not solar, energy goes up what, on average? About
4.5%.
Yeah, about 4.5% per year. So close to how much home values go up per year. Kind of goes up with inflation. So you can fix your cost on solar. That's just one example. So get educated if you're not on solar. So if a customer says, well, maybe should I be? You can give them a couple of bullet points and then refer them over to Mike's company to discuss it more. The other part of the intake process would be, are you interested in looking at homes that have solar on it? Yes or no? And then explain to them the pros and cons of that. Right? And this ties into some of the other services that Mike's company provides. Because if you're a buyer's agent, before you go out and show them their dream home, you want to make sure that you're going to be able to actually close that loan without the seller or the buyer having to pay off the loan, right? So there's a lot of nuance in there. So from the realtor's standpoint, we would highly encourage all of you to make sure that you've got this questionnaire as part of your buyer package, and then you can leverage Mike and his company to shoot a couple of videos that could be unique to your database, or a video they can watch for 3 to 5 minutes that you send over that goes a touch deeper on the topic, so that way they can be more informed when they're purchasing a property. All right, that's my side on the intake form. What's your perspective, thoughts, or add-ons to that, Mike?
Yeah. So the why behind an intake form is simple. Let's play it out, right? You work hard with a buyer, you build their trust, you love them, they love you. You go, you buy the home, the door knockers come. They're unsuspecting. They're being sold, and they believe that the energy rates do go up because that's all they hear about is how terrible NV energy rates are. So they get solar. And 5 years later, they're like, I can't stay here anymore. Call Dale. Dale comes out, super excited. I'm really sorry to see you leave, but I helped you buy this house. Now let's help you sell it. Solar contract gets in the way and totally blows up the deal, right? And that's going to happen after you close. Door knockers are coming, at least 3 to 4 companies in the first 2 weeks. So introducing just the topic of, have you thought about it? Do you want it? Is it something you'd be interested in? Can help you protect that home from that 5 years later sale problem, right? And yeah, and in that intake form, I think one of the reasons now is a great time to start doing it is because some of the changes that are happening in the solar industry with one big beautiful bill and some of the net metering changes that could be coming along, it's not going to change solar being sold. It will just change who sells it. If banks in our industry, if banks can no longer, get greedy with these huge dealer fees, other banks will fund it, right? And so there's that opportunity with FHA, EEM mortgages and different loans that lenders can do, where someone who wants solar can still get it because energy rates are still going up, right?
Yeah.
They'll look for that opportunity to get a fixed cost if possible, and roll it into a mortgage. So that's one of the reasons you can be a great resource to them, in getting them into solar in a way that won't, hurt your industry down the road when you go to resell that house. So that's why for the intake form.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get hit either way by people looking to sell them the solar, and they are not licensed, these door knockers, so they can charge whatever fees they want on the deal. So that's a great point. That's the other side of it. So that's the intake process. So however you put that together, highly encourage you to do that as soon as possible if you're not already doing it. And then, schedule a time to talk with Mike's company. We're more than happy to do some videos or just talk a little bit about the process. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video today, and thank you,
You bet.
sir.